Howdy, and welcome here to episode 3 of our Ultimate Farm Build series for 2024, as we are here in Loma, Montana. Now, this series was originally going to be a live series, but with this map, which is a fantastic map, and we are up here on top of one, I guess what you call the plateaus, or I don't know. But this map is a big map. It's a 4X map, and it is an awesome map. And this farm build, it's just too big to do in a live series. So we're going to do it in a video here. Now, let's just take a quick, look at the map here and see what lands we're starting with. So we're starting with pretty much all the lands around the farm on the bottom left here, which are all these right here. And this is, well, this is a 4X map, so this is like, this is a lot of land. I mean, we're talking not quite the size of a regular size map, but pretty darn close to it as far as land mass. So we have a lot of land here, which is awesome. But with all of that, let's just talk about what we're gonna be doing here. We're gonna be building, starting off with the farmhouse area. And for a budget, I've given us $25 million to get all of this built and buy all of the equipment. So let's get started off with our house.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love, so just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. to pass me by the night. We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments.
All right, and I think that is pretty much this area here done. So let's just do a quick walkthrough to make sure I didn't miss anything. You know, one thing I will say I absolutely love about this map is the one of the things the modder did is, well, you know, so how like on most maps, if you have like grass down and you like level the terrain or, you know, all that stuff, and, you know, terraform the terrain a little bit, it like removes the grass. Well, not on this map, and that is absolutely amazing. And I think this looks really good actually, and I love the view out the back here. Gives a nice little gazebo here to check things out. We also have a nice little well, you know, old style hot tub. A little wood stove to get the warmth of the water. And then way down here at the end of the path, we're gonna have a little meeting area with a little bonfire. We can kind of finish off the day. Now I'm gonna do a little deliver me here, and let's hop into the store because there is I want to get one of those chairs real quick. So this mod is pretty awesome, and I like that we can do multiple colors with it. I think I'm gonna go with dark ones. So let's get, yeah, I think one of those should be good. And yeah, right about here should be perfect. Let me just get this turned around. That's one thing I like about these is like so you get this little chair here, and the best part about it is you can sit in it. And I think we need one more of those. So let's go ahead and buy another one here real quick. Let's see, it's just over here. You know, the first couple of times it took me a little bit of it was, not gonna lie, a little bit of a struggle to find these. I kept looking in the wrong places. All right, let's reset that. There we go. And let's grab this. I'm gonna grab it from the back so it'll make it a little easier. We'll put that on this side. Perfect. Actually, you know what? What's this? Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. So yeah, we have our little seat here. And I like this, you know. You can sit up here with the farm hands. Or ranch hands, I guess. This is more of going to be a ranch build, not a farm build. Because we're in Montana. And so we're going to have a big old cattle and horse ranch. So speaking of the theme, yeah, that's going to be the theme of this. We do have some farmland. But the overall theme of this is going to be a big, large cattle and horse ranch. You know, go with that Montana vibe. So I think the next area we're going to focus on is going to be right over here to the right, sort of. I'm going to kind of classify this as our silo area, and also, well, you know what? Let's call it our auxiliary farm yard, auxiliary ranch yard, or whatever. We have some silo and some sheds. So let's get back into build time lapse here and build out this section.
Of a spinning wheel where all I feel is ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? All I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back, I'm running through fire. Step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? As the days go by, I keep wondering why the struggle never ends. In this endless fight, I'm never right. I can never win, never win. How can I get it right? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong? I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? Oh, each time. I'm burning the wire. Running through fire.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the farm. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Feast is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, our feet in the water, our top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk, meet the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down.
just have to be done in the middle of the pouring rain. I still remember the look on your face, how you smiled the first time I met you. But when I look at you now, there's no trace. I guess it's all been erased. You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way. We're underwater, way off the shoreline. I try to reach you, but you're drifting away. We're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again. I'm not surprised that you're feeling this way. I've long known that you're bothered by something. I don't believe that you're right when you say that we're better off this way. I guess it's true as my mother did say, you can't trust a soul that's been shattered. All those moments we shared face to face, was it all just a game you played? You tell me that it's over, that we just hurt each other, but we don't have to end up this way. We're underwater, way off the shoreline. I try to reach you, but you're drifting away. We're underwater, but there's still time left. If we want it, we can breathe again, breathe again. Don't leave me stranded this way. We have gone too far to give it all away. I know it hurts to think back on when we met. Everything was easy then, but baby, we can find a way to get back to us again.
All right, I think we're just about done here. I just need to get this path laid out here and have kind of a smooth corner on this side and also on this side. But I think we're pretty good on the layout here. This may change before the final product. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of up in the air on some of this, but we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. So we have our grain silo complex. We have our kind of overflow shed for, well, extra equipment. Although this will probably end up being where we, was that not the light switch? It's over here, I think. Yep, there we go. So this will be kind of like an overflow shed, but it'll be primarily used, I think, for like our grain carts and trailers. And then we have a couple of sheds or silos over here for drying. And I missed the path for the door. So let's get back in here and put this in here real quick. But yeah, this may change between now and the final product. We will see. We'll see. I'm kind of up in the air on some of this a little bit still. So it may change a little between now and then. But I think this is a good starting place here. So let's go ahead, and we're pretty much done with this for now. So let's move over to the main farmyard, main ranch yard, or whatever we're going to call it, which is down here on the other side of the house. Now the main goal for this area over here is we need lots of equipment sheds because, again, this is a very, very large farm or ranch, or yeah, it's basically a very large ranch that also does farming. So let's hop in the menu here, and we're going to go for some very large sheds. We also want to put our workshop in here. So yeah, we're going to try to make everything fit, but also leave lots of room for new, maneuverability, because we're going to have some large equipment in this farm.
Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, it feels like I'm on cloud
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. I've got my moves, I got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Watch me use my witchcraft.
All right, so I think we got everything built out here. Let's just go ahead and open these up here real quick. And yeah, actually, I kind of like this shed. I think we ended up with pretty much all the sheds being from the same modder for the most part, which was not intentional. It was just I kind of wanted to keep everything in the same style of theme, and they all looked pretty similar. So let's start off here getting these filled up here. So what's buyer diesel? Oh, $145,000. Ouch. Oh boy, it's getting expensive. All right, so we're gonna need over here, we're gonna need lime, seeds, and solid fertilizer. So I think seeds will probably use the least amount. So let's get 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 liters of that. So it's gonna be $90,000 there. All right, next up we'll do solid fertilizer. So we have 250,000 liters left over capacity. So let's go for yeah, let's do 100,000. Trying to think here. Where's 50,000? So I do 100,000 of this and 100,000 of lime. We'll still have 50,000 left over. All right, so let's get some lime. So I'm gonna do 100,000 liters, which will leave us with 50,000 liters capacity. I think we're going to use that for the herbicide, because we do need to, have some of that to spray the weeds down. All right, so we are all done with this farmyard here. We're down to $23.2 million. We have spent quite a bit, but we still have quite a bit left to go. So next up is we're going to head over to the cow pen area. And I do love this shed. It's an awesome shed. But so next up is we're going to build our cow pastures and the butcher shop. All right, we've run down here from the main farmyard to the next bit of land. And we're going to build here is we're going to build our cow pasture up at this part. And then on the other side of the road over to my right here, we're going to also put in a butcher shop. But I want to start with the cow barn. And I want to use the expendable pastures, so I had to go in and kind of play with one of these. I'm just trying to find it here real quick. It's somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. The old stable. This is one from MA7, but it is available in the in-game mod hub. And you probably know by now I am a fan of their mods. They make phenomenal mods. Now I did go in and edit this one a little bit so that we can use the expandable pastures mod on with it. And that isn't, I absolutely love the expandable pastures. It's absolutely amazing. It does not work with every single cow barn out there, but there is instructions in there to where on some of the cow pens you can expand it out. And this one, thankfully, I was able to do that with. So I want to expand this out here because my plan is to make a pretty large custom pasture. But actually, before we do that, I want to put in a pond. So let's do some landscaping here, put in a pond, and then we're going to put in our cow pasture around it and get it all fenced in, landscape, and then build the butcher shop.
Dress up inside. You're part of the rainbow.
inside your chest that calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly out of the darkness and into the light, higher and higher out of sight. The whisper inside your heart tells you let go. Time to leave the past, you did what you knew. Slow down and rest, you've been through a war. No one can hurt you anymore. Behind closed eyes, memories unfold, hidden secrets, shimmering gold. Behind closed eyes, where the shadows play, there's no looking the other way. Behind closed eyes. There's a song inside your soul waiting to be heard. Sing it aloud, you've written every word. Oh, out of the silence and into the unknown. Louder, louder, let go. Behind closed eyes, memories unfold, hidden secrets, shimmering gold. Behind closed eyes, where the shadows play, there's no looking the other way. Just let the music play. Oh, let it play. Behind closed eyes, the memories unfold, hidden secrets, and shimmering gold. Behind closed eyes, where the shadows play, there's no looking the other way. Just let the music play. Behind closed eyes, behind closed eyes, behind closed eyes, where the shadows play, there's no looking the other way. Blackbird inside your chest calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing ever will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight. free of what we lost. Not anything or anyone will hold us back, no matter what the cost. And I know some.
And our cattle area is pretty much all done here. I'm just kind of smoothing this out here. But we're gonna have to do a little walk around here just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because it looks good, but you know, can't tell till you're down walking around. Let me just trim the lights here for this. All right, and let's just head in here. And I do love this cow pen. This actually was from the Castle new map, but then MA7 did actually release this into the in-game mod hub. All right, oops, ran into the wall there. So I think everything looks good around here. Yep, whoops. Fast run makes it hard to control. Let's see, I guess. Oh, you know what? A little bump here. Let's smooth this out here real quick. All right, that should do that. But yeah, I just this little walk around here just to kind of make sure I'm not missing anything, because sometimes the ground looks good from the overhead view, but when you walk around, you're like, oh, that's not good. But I think everything turned out good here. So the next section we're gonna be building out is the ranch hands area, where we're gonna have like basically all the help on the farm is gonna live. And with a farm this size, I guess it's a ranch, you definitely are gonna have a lot of ranch hands taking care of everything. And this it needs to be smoothed out as well. I didn't see it from the other angle, but yeah. So let's get this all wrapped up here, and then we're going to head over to the next section. So before we start the worker housing, I want to start by putting in a fence in along this edge. And I think I want to use this fence. Let's just try it out here. Make sure this is the one I want to use. And I think this is the one we want to use. So the plan is along this road, all the way up from the slaughterhouse, all the way down to the entrance. We're going to put this in, and then we'll have a big main entrance gate. So let me get started with this. We'll put the fence in, and then we'll get started on the worker housing.
I'm gonna hit the beach in the sunshine. Cheap sunglasses looking so right. Hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet. Looking for a good time and then some. Kick it with my friends in the hot sand. I got so
So I do plan on using this for the very least personal playthrough, but this will most likely end up in a series. Pretty guaranteed it will, actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simulate we're paying monthly, paying our workers besides having the housing. We're also gonna give them a wage. So I'm putting down these daily deductions here. So how many did I just put down? I was not counting. I was talking. I see here. All right, so we have 10. So that's $10,000 in our daily deductions there. Let's put down a few more here because this is a very large ranch. We're gonna have a lot of workers here, so I want to make sure we are giving a thing. Because my plan is for like doing the work in the fields and all that. I'm gonna set the wages to 0 for that and just pay it out this way. Kind of make it more realistic. Because whoops, that one's off. All right, let's delete that, and this should get us right to 20,000. Oh, I just realized something. That's daily deductions. We're gonna have multiple days a month. I'm at 3 days per month right now, but when this starts playing out, we'll probably drop down to 2 days a month. So, yeah, that'd be like 60,000 a month in wages. All right, let's get rid of some of these here. I think we'll go down to 16,000. Yep, there we go. All right, so 16,000. That'd be like 2 days. It should be 32,000 because I believe the daily deductions is not monthly; it's days. I think I'll figure it out. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish up putting some more decorations in, put some more fencing in around some various areas. Kind of tweak and fine tune some stuff. I might move some buildings around, maybe put a few more things in, and buy all the equipment. So while I'm doing all that, I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward to post doing all of that, and we'll do a little walk around the map and check everything out. So I spent a couple hours doing a lot of landscaping stuff, and I also changed out the style because if you remember, I was kind of on the fence. So I actually went back to this one here, which is actually one that comes with the map. It is a silo and a dryer. So it will allow us to dry crops and everything all in one. In addition to that, that gave us more room. So I put another barn in here, which we're gonna use for storing the semis, as well as the animal trailer and another semi. Which, by the way, I did a lot of editing and stuff of adding, kind of a brand for this ranch. Which actually I loved how it turned out on all the different equipment and the buildings, and kind of head around, you're going to see that on all the different buildings here. So this shed here, we're going to use for all of the grain carts and everything else. And speaking of the brand, I said over here real quick, and yes, I put it on the side of the building. Actually, I put it on a lot of the buildings and a lot of the equipment. Hopefully that can be seen from the valley below. I don't know. But we do have several grain carts. And then I also did put it on the trailers as well. But yeah, so did a lot of work on that and on the buildings and editing stuff. And then I kind of like how this area turned out here. Let me go ahead and close these doors up here. And then we're going to head over to the main farmyard or ranch yard. I guess this is more of a ranch than a farm. And check that out, and then we'll come back to the house and do the house last. All right, so we're on the other side of the house here, running up, and yeah, I did put the brand on pretty much everything. I was not joking when I said I put on everything. So this is our workshop area here. We have our JCP telehandler, as well as we have a couple of these ATVs just around the farm for getting around because, well, like I said, this is a big, really big ranch and farm, or whatever you want to call it. We have a silage fermenter here for, we can dump the grass and alfalfa in to ferment that for food. And we do have our silos here for our lime, our seeds, our fertilizer, and our herbicide. So you can take care of all the fields with that. And for equipment, kind of went with Team Red on this one, but a little bit all over the place as well. So we have a Fent Adgo planter here. And then we also have a, well, this is for hauling seeds out to it in the field because there are some really large fields here. Speaking of large fields, we needed 2 harvesters. So I got 2 of these really nice cases here, which is going to be really fun to use. I got a bale trailer, 2 bales, well, 2 balers. And then we have another little cart here. This one's filled up with fertilizer. And then we have a fertilizer spreader and another one there for spreading lime. And also a big, huge sprayer. And tractors. Yeah, we have a lot of tractors. Primarily going with case on pretty much everything here. Apart from a Fent. I went with the Fent just to kind of match up with the planter. So we'll pretty much use this Fent here for doing all of the planting. So that, you know, we have a Fent planter. So let's use a Fent tractor to pull it. But for the rest of the tractors, they are all case tractors and case harvesters. So let's go ahead and close up all these doors here and head over to the next building. And over here on the pull-through shed, we have our pull-through garage. We have our 2 case headers, and these are the big boys. And with the way these are set up, it's just a lot easier to use the pull-through area for those. On top of that, we also have a crone mower here because we do have, well, we have a lot of cows, and that's gonna be the focus of this farm is feeding the cows. So yeah, we have a crone mower and a big crone forage wagon. And then also, because we do have cows, we have a slurry spreader and manure spreader to try and save some money on the fertilizing because it's expensive, really expensive. All right, we just close this last door here. There we go. All right, and of course we have our fuel tank. We already checked that out there. So it's pretty cool. This thing has a pretty massive capacity, and you know, I love the way that was done too. So over here we have a shed for storing supplies. Right now it just has well, the twine for our balers. But you know, other supplies, we'll put those in here, and this can also be an overflow for bales if we ever get too many in our bale shed. Now over here, this is kind of our extra shed. We have a windrow and a tedder here. In addition to that, I also have the van, which the van primarily used for is going to be from the butcher shop, taking any, when we, you know, process meat, take that down to the store in town to sell. So I think that's pretty much everything here in the main farmyard. So we've pretty much gone over the silo complex and kind of our auxiliary farmyard, and this is the main one. Now one thing I do want to mention is, yeah, I am putting this brand all over the place here. I kind of like it actually, and it kind of really fits with the rustic Montana. Let's get a little bit airborne here real quick. Just turn on flight mode here and get a little airborne. So in addition to that, I also did put them on the roof here because I figured why not? Plus, I think it looks really cool. It just looks really awesome. Anyways, now we're airborne here. What's this run down here and check out the cow area. So here we have our main bale shed. This will probably be primarily used for straw. Actually, turn the lights here. Yeah, it'll pretty much only used for straw because we have another bale shed down by something I added after the build. So we'll get to that in a moment. But here is the butcher shop here. Again, gotta have our brand on there. I did customize this a lot to kind of make it look more like this belongs as part of the farm or the ranch. So I kind of want to have everything have the same brand on it. And then over here, we do have our cow pen or cow shed. And yes, some happy cows, and they are all well fed and got that all taken care of there. And then back here, just hop over the fence here. We do have quite a few cows. The focus of this is there is some dairy cows, but for the most part, we are focusing on beef stock because we have a butcher shop and all that, but we also will have some dairy cows. And I did kind of set up this pasture to go all the way around the pond. Let's hop over the back here because this was something that I didn't include in the build. I was like, hey, this is a ranch. We got to have it. So I put in a horse pasture. And we do have a lot of horses because, hey, this is Montana. We have a big ranch. How can you not have horses? I mean, come on. So, yeah, I put this one in here, and it's basically taking the from the Elk Mountain Ranch series, putting that cow pendant and their cow pasture, put them together. So they're kind of combined together. And I did put our own, the logo for the ranch up there on there as well. And I like how it turned out here. Gave some hay bales as well for the horses because want to keep them well fed. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. And this, this really fits with the style of this farm, I think. Awesome job. I love the way, Elk Mountain does his mods. Absolutely amazing. I'm kind of looking forward to the Elk Mountain River, which I need to follow up on that and see if that's coming out with FS22 or if we're going to wait till FS25 because I'm curious. But anyways, we're down here at the top section of the worker housing, the ranch hand housing. And what I did for instance, I kind of used the placeable housings from Stevie Mods, and these are awesome. I gave each one of them an ATV as well. The idea being like, hey, they can just hop in there, go to whatever part of the ranch they need to do their work on. Just trying to make it, as realistic as possible. So we have more worker housing down here as well. And this shed, actually, this whole thing is actually, all of these are all from Stevie's Mods, or just like a single placeable with everything done. I did put in that bale silo though, as well as the ATVs. And of course, because we have bale silos down here, it's more of kind of an overflow for the horse. So I bought another tractor and a bale trailer so we can transport those up. And of course, we have horses. We need a horse trailer, and also got a ranch truck here as well for hauling those horses around. And then we have our final worker housing there, and that takes us up here to the front gate. Now, I really liked how this front gate turned out. I haven't used this one before, and yeah, I think it's just perfect. It fits this map really well. Because we're going for the whole rustic ranch, and yes, that screams that. But let's head back up to the house and check it out. We are back up here on the by the house in the main farm section, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I love this map, by the way. We are like at 6-8 o'clock in the morning here in August, so it's still early, lights are on and all that, but yes, I love how this turned out. I love this map. I love the views too. But for we're here in the farmhouse, we of course have our ATV and the really old farm truck, which should give you some hints about what series this farm might appear in. And we also have the Ford, which also has our brands. And I'm gonna see if we can hop up here and there we go. Yes, I put it on the hood as well. I just wanted to show that. I'm proud of that. I don't know why, but I am. I love it. I think it's so cool. Let me just go ahead and close these doors here, garage doors. There we go. All right, let's head in here. Of course, this house is also from Elk Mountain Ranch. I did use a lot of his stuff on this as well. I mean, I actually didn't. I used a lot of bullets from the same modders. Oh well. But over here on the back patio, we have a absolutely spectacular view. And this map is just awesome. And this is actually, I think, one of my favorite locations for a farm on this map is this one right here. Yeah, because it's just breathtaking. So over here on the right, we do have a little gazebo. And my plan for this is like, hey, on rainy days and stuff like that, if you want to meet with all the different ranch hands, you can have a little area there for rainy days. But non-rainy days, not going there. We also have our hot tub there, but I'm really excited about this out here. So this is kind of like a viewpoint they had, and they had like a little bench out here. Well, I wanted more than just a bench. So my plan here is on this is like, okay, this would be kind of either like first thing in the morning, meet and greet with all the different ranch hands, or kind of in the day, just come out here, sit by the bonfire, sit in the chair and just enjoy the view, kick back, have a couple cold ones, and just kind of enjoy the end of the day or early morning. whichever one it ends up being, I don't know. But yeah, I just love this spot right here. Definitely a good place to spend a either early morning or end of day. But yeah, this is pretty much the farm here. So I really hope you enjoyed this farm build, and keep an eye out because this farm will be making its way into a series. If you think you know what series that is, leave a comment, let me know, see if you can guess. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you want to keep watching more farming sim content, there's going to be a video over here on the right, which may or may not be related to the series this will be in.
Hell of a time.